Hello, familia. I was trying to see if I can get my mic to work, and it wasn't working for some reason. So that was rather unfortunate. Oh my goodness. We in business. Got the vibes going though. How is everyone? Welcome. Hello, Headstone Self Love. You got your stickers? And live and oh, you got them today? Woohoo! I'm happy they made it to you. I've honestly was like a little bit. I've been loving the updates just so I know that they got delivered because I have no way of like tracking them. So I love that. I'm so happy you got them. Thank you so much for ordering. And yes, I'm trying to go live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. MST. I am eating a little snickety snackety because I'm hungry. And no one wants a hangry live fit. Except I wish I got some like honey mustard or something for this chicken, and I did not. The little note was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I did cry upon delivery. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. That's so cute. I'm glad you really loved them. That means a lot to me. I just think they're the cutest little things. This chat is quiet today. Peeps. What's going on? How's your week been? Where are you guys tuning in from? How was your day so far? Anything exciting happening this weekend? Hello, Jordan. Thanks for coming again. How are you today? I didn't post that I was going live today, and I feel like to let some people know. Not me trying to catch up on the podcast and getting a notification going live. Chloe, hello. I miss you too. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by, popping in. Lila, hello. On my break at work. You're watching me eat chicken right now because I need a little snickety snackety. How is everyone doing? J Matt, hello. Notification. No stress. You're here now. I just started like 5 minutes ago. Vibes though. Hey Luke. Currently at my mom's house in Missouri, cuddling on the couch with my doggies. That sounds like a vibe. How's it been being home? How's the weather been in Missouri? I know you're looking forward to some fall weather. I'm good on my walk in between homework assignments. How have you been? Oh, that's good to hear. It's honestly so nice out. It's kind of like perfect weather for a little stroll. I've been pretty good. I feel like I've been going through waves lately. Like some days are really good. I'm feeling really good, and then other days I don't. I'm not feeling as high. Ew, I just spit. But I just think it kind of depends on the day. But overall, I'm feeling good. And I actually did a trip to Europe, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to Amsterdam, kind of around Germany, and then potentially Austria in the beginning of November. So that's something that's exciting that I'm looking forward to. How has school been, Chloe? I feel like we're on FaceTime, but it's like one-sided, one-dimensional. It's been rainy and gloomy. I asked for fall and got it, but the mosquitoes here have been making my daily walks unbearable. Dude, that's something I do not miss about work was the same way. Like mosquitoes out the wazoo, bugs out the wazoo. We don't have a lot of them here in Utah, thank the Lord. Well, that's a bummer. I'm honestly surprised they're still alive and well. I felt like that was like a summer thing. Like, I don't know. I don't remember them bothering us like in the fall time in New York. But mosquitoes are a nuisance at the finest. That Europe trip sounds amazing. I know. I'm honestly can't wait to go. Dude, I feel like I've been saying it. Like, since the beginning of the year, I just felt like I was going to be in Europe in the fall, and I'm going to Europe in the fall. Like, for a second, we were thinking about maybe going to, like, Central America vibe. But in my soul, I was like, I'm going to Europe. One side of FaceTime, I've been good. I was so bummed that I missed last week's live, but I'm happy to make this one. Oh, yeah, I'm happy you're here, too. Like I said, it's supposed to be every Wednesday at 5 p.m. MST, so you can kind of plan on that so you don't ever miss it again. I don't know why random people try to join the live on TikTok. Like, I don't know you. Why would we go live together? Turn off invites. Tanner said, Liv, you make my day so much better. I love listening and learning from you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, I totally agree. I told my boyfriend I've been feeling bipolar the past week. Yeah. Maybe it's the full moon. Yeah. That super moon, I was getting good vibes from the super moon though. That's when I was feeling like on top of the world. But school's actually really chill this semester and I love what I'm learning. That's huge. Good for you. How much like more time do you have left in school? I'm also excited for Europe because I feel like it's like a legitimate trip. Like I feel like I haven't done just like a vacation, if that makes sense. Like I know I was just in like Costa Rica and everything, but I feel like I don't know, like when I went to Hawaii in the beginning of the year, I felt like I was going to visit Rachel. And then I did go to Arizona early in the year, but we were like visiting my boyfriend's friends. And then like Costa Rica felt just like different because I was like living there for 2 months. So I feel like this is going to feel just different, like a legit vacation, which I'm excited for. When's your birthday, Chloe? A sister needs some honey mustard, and I don't have it right now. Ashley asked, what am I eating? Some chicken and an apple right now for a little snickety snackety. But I need some Honey mustard, I don't have any. I do, it's just downstairs. I must say, apples are in season though, people. This apple's divine. I gotta say. I'm also team Fuji apple. I feel like Honeycrisp gets a lot of hype. I think Honeycrisp is a little tart. IMO. But like Fiji and Gala, I like sweet things and I feel like there's no tartness. You graduate in May, Chloe. Holy schmackerel, that's so soon. And then I sit for my boards in June and July. Wow. Congrats. That's so exciting. Are you so ready to be done? Because I feel like I would be ready to be done. Costa Rica was a vacation, but the kind of vacation you need a vacation for afterwards. That's kind of what I felt like a little bit. Like, I really loved Costa Rica, and it's always going to be, like, have such a special place in my heart. Just, I don't know if that was, like, a great place for me to solo travel to for 5 weeks, if that makes sense. My birthday's November 6th. Yeah, that's when we're going to be there. That's so happy early birthday. Almost exactly a month away. How exciting. Are you doing anything fun? Do you have any fun plans? Plain chicken with no sauce deserves trail. Honestly, I deserve that one. I do deserve that one. You are correct. I thought it was going to be good because I put on the everything but the elote seasoning from Trader Joe's, and it's not necessarily dry. Like, it's not bad, but like I just need a little something, you know what I'm saying? Which fun fact, I high-key thought that seasoning was called like Chipotle, but without the CH. So I first said like everything but the oatle. Or what did I call it? I don't remember what I called it, but I said it something so wrong. Ranch is so good. I'm not gonna lie. Do you like ranch on your pizza? Because that's like my favorite thing ever. I feel like there's two types of people. You're either a ranch person or a blue cheese dressing person, and I hate blue cheese. Like, I've always hated blue cheese. I get judged so hard for ranch on pizza. I think that's like one of the best things to use it for. I actually never think to put ranch on my chicken, if I'm being honest. Because I really love honey mustard with it because it gives me like chicken tenders vibes. I'm not really much of a barbecue sauce person. I'm just not. Surfer Girl. I like your username. Yeah, ranch on pizza is so superior. Like a classic pepperoni pizza with ranch. That's bomb. Okay, very excited to be a nurse, scared for feeling novice, but that's growth. My boyfriend has some things in the works I can't know about, but no definite plans. I want to see Hosier in concert, but I don't know yet. That would be such a fun vibe. Yeah, I think that's because my sister's in the medical field too, and I just feel like that definitely, I can't imagine it not being scary, like going in there for the first time, but it's kind of one of those things like you have to get experience. I feel like that's the definition of like the only way out is through, like the only way to be comfortable with it is like just getting your hands dirty and really getting experience. But I'm sure it's going to come, and hopefully you'll have people there to kind of like be mentors, which I feel like would be a huge help. But that's so cute that your boyfriend's planning a little surprise for you. I wish I was a barbecue person, but that's a ribs vibes only for me. I agree. I don't really like get juiced up by barbecue. You know, I don't really go crazy. I could go for a pulled pork sandwich. I love this whole live. We're just talking about food. I could like I like pulled pork. Like I'm never gonna like go to a barbecue restaurant. My sisters came to visit me in England while I was stationed there, in the face on the lady's face when she asked for ranch with her pizza. I always think it's so fascinating how like things are just normal in different cultures in different countries, and like in other ones it seems as like the wackest thing ever. You're eating, I'm cooking. My trader's birthday's tomorrow. I promised to cook for his birthday. Regret it. Vegan cheese on pizza is horrible. I just don't get it, or I eat my husband's crust. I can't say I've ever tried vegan cheese, and I can't say that I want to. What kind of pizza are you making? Are you making the pizza? Or what are you cooking? Dude, don't even get me started on coleslaw. I'm a coleslaw enthusiast. Like, I feel like I'm the person who eats the coleslaw off everyone else's plate because they don't like coleslaw. I vibe hard with coleslaw. I think it's underrated. Something about it. I don't know why I love it. I think it's kind of, I love me a Caesar salad too, so I think it's like kind of a similar vibe, you know? McKenna, hello. Coleslaw is so fire. I could go for some coleslaw right now with this chicken, actually. Guys, I wore my I wore my butterfly Converse today at the gym. But because I hit upper body, so I didn't really need like footwear, wasn't a big deal of what I chose. So it was cute. You got your stickers yesterday. Woohoo! I've been loving seeing everyone get theirs. And I'm honestly just happy. I said this earlier. I'm just happy that I'm getting a report that they're delivered because I want to make sure that everyone has gotten their stickers delivered. Because I can't like track them. How important do you find it to have a partner who will eat the things you won't, and vice versa? I think it's more important to have a partner that eats the stuff you like, because I'm the person who likes to share the food at the restaurant. Like, I think one of the biggest perks of having a partner is being able to order two things, like you each order something and then you swap. You know what I mean? Or like share. Like I remember like before I was dating my current boyfriend and I was in Hawaii like with Rachel and her boyfriend because I was always third wheeling with them. And like the three of us would go out to get food and like they would be able to like, do you want to get this? And I'll get this and then we'll split it. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm so picky with my coleslaw. In what way? Because I do feel like there's two. Yes, I could see it. I could see why you may be that way. Let's see, my shoes, they're downstairs. I'm sorry. They're like, I would go get them, but I don't know if it's necessary. They're basically like a white platform Converse with like embroidered butterfly on the side of them, on like the inside and the outside, and then like there's a little butterfly on the back side. They're very cute. I can put a link in them actually in the chat. I'll do that so you can see them. I got them on sale too. It was a win-win, people. Damn. They got some cute shoes on here. Oh, I'm not in the sales section, that's why. Here they are. They're on sale for $60 right now, people. And they still have most sizes. Sorry, guys. I really dug for that one. Are you able to click on it? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, a girl who follows me, her name's Liz. She DM'd me those, and I was like, "You're an actual angel. Thank you so much." And then I bought them. So I was influenced. The influencer was influenced. Okay. Cooking stew chicken, red beans and rice, fried plantains, island grill. I think I'm liking the way you're cooking. That sounds wicked good. I love fried plantains. That sounds bomb. I'm from Florida, so that coleslaw with cornbread gets me every time. Cornbread, another thing so underrated. My aunt makes such good cornbread, dude. It's phenomenal. It's so good. But really, it's because she also has like such a thick layer of like butter and and it's so good. Like pickle theory, how I met your mother. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know. Oh, I don't know where I should put them. Yeah, I feel like that's a hard decision. I'm like a big computer person to put stickers, your water bottle. You can like put them in the slot of your mirror. You can put them on your phone. You can put them on your suitcase. You can put them on your journal. I think I want to get a pair of Vanverse of Vans as my new gym shoe. I've always been a Converse girly. Maybe I'm onto something. A Vanverse, a Vans X Converse. Yeah, I just am a Vans enthusiast. You should definitely try them. I just personally, I think they're so comfortable. I always love that the way they fit. I don't think they make your foot look super huge when I feel like sometimes Converse do. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I've always been a Vans person. The new butterfly shoes are super cute. Thanks, Sarah. I'm obsessed with them. I love that my husband is usually the one to initiate that we order meals together so we can share. True love right there. If you got your shoes, you might as well get the honey mustard. Jordan. That was actually funny. I actually already ate my chicken, or else I would have. Hello from Japan. Hello, do we need a boyfriend? Thanks for stopping by. I can't help but read the usernames, you guys, because I just find them so funny. Okay, here we go. I also now wish I had maybe some peanut butter. Oh, wait, you guys, listen up. This whole entire live, we've been talking about food for the past 25 minutes, but I'm going to keep going. Guess what I made the other day, as in yesterday? You take an apple. This is like the best fall dessert. I found this on TikTok, and it's the best thing. You take an apple. Here's the apple upright. Turn it. So now, like, this is both ends of it. You're going to slice it like this so it comes into, like, discs. Then you're basically going to cut out the inside of, like, where the core is. So it kind of is like a thin, like, donut, if you will. So, like, the middle is cut out. Then you're going to make your batter, okay? Which is going to be a cup of flour. I think it was like a cup of milk. And then some cinnamon, quarter cup starch. Mix to be kind of like pancake batter consistency. You put the little apple slices. Are you guys with me? You put the apple slices in the little batter. You coat it. Then guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna fry it. So then you take it to the stove. I fried it in some olive oil. You don't need too much, just like enough to kind of get it going. Get the olive oil nice and hot. So then when you put it in, it's starting to crisp up. Flip it both sides. It's like a couple minutes each side. You flip it. And then it's literally like an apple freaking fritter, apple pie, something, whatever that you make at home. And then once it's fried, you take it out and then you dip it. You like coat it in cinnamon sugar. Don't even does that not sound amazing? If you guys understood what I just described, come on. It's so good. We ate so many of them yesterday. And it's like a fun fall like activity too. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like the sweet coleslaw, like there's a dry coleslaw and there's a coleslaw that has sweet sauce. I like the sweet sauce. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Are you ready for Halloween? Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be anything. Am I lame? I don't really ever really dress Halloween. Let me tell you something though. I don't really like Halloween. I don't like, no, I do kind of dislike it. It's never been for me. I've always kind of gotten freaked out when I was a kid around this time of year. I hated Halloween Disney Channel. I was like freaked out to Halloween Town. I've never been a Halloween like enthusiast. Like I went through the phase in college when you like tried to dress up just to like look cute, but like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't gatekeep. Except when I posted them on Instagram, I totally didn't include a link. I don't know why I didn't think to do it. Those shoes are so cute. I'm like literally obsessed with them. And then the little butterfly in the back of the heel. I don't think you can see it. I don't really think it's in the pictures online. But there's like a little butterfly on the very back of the shoe, at the top of the back of the shoe. And it like perfectly aligns with my little butterfly tattoo. It's so cute. Thank you. My current sneakers are falling apart and now I have motivation to not see my pinky toe. Wait, are your shoes like ripped by your pinky toe? I'm having shepherd's pie tonight. Ooh, delish. Love how passionate you are about food. You need a food segment. Oh, thanks. I feel like I'm not very crafty in the kitchen. My meals aren't pretty. They're never pretty. If you see any of the lunches that I have every day, they're never pretty. So I don't know if we need a food segment, but I would love to be like my ideal like future self. I would love to get more established. Like I can cook, you know, like I can get the job done. But like I would love to kind of perfect that skill or just like improve that skill. Because I'm also hoping, like, as an Italian woman, I'm just hoping once you become a mom, somehow everything starts to taste better. Because, like, I'm sitting here, like, trying to learn stuff from my mom. I'm like, if I were to, like, me cooking this right now exactly the way you told me to, it still doesn't taste the same. And so I'm like, maybe it happens once you become a mother. Apple donuts, I need to get on these fall recipes. That's such, like, a fun thing about fall. Is to be able to bake things. I also really want to make like apple cinnamon rolls, just cinnamon rolls in general. I've been wanting to make that for months and I just haven't. It's honestly such a fun activity to like cook and bake. I just saw a video of the apple recipe. Did you, Jordan? I think you have to try it. I think it's so good and it really was not hard to make. I feel like I've been eating this apple forever, but it's a big apple. It's like an apple fritter. Yes. Halloween is my favorite because of the candy. Yeah. That's true. Did you guys used to trade Halloween candy when you were younger? This is a serious question. Because for me, or like, do you guys have any like Halloween traditions that you used to do as a kid that's like nostalgic to you? Because for me, I lived in like a small town, so you would go trick or treating. First of all, always a pillowcase to put your candy in. Is that like? I'm also curious. Is that like normal for other people? That's what we would walk around with, and they put your candy in pillowcase when you go to door. And then when we came home, because like so many of our like family friends would like go trick or treating with us. Then when we came home, we would all trade and be like, "What candy did you get? Like, I'll trade you for a Starburst for an Airhead," and like we would trade all of our candy, and then it was like a business transaction. Dressed up with Letty. I have a feeling we're gonna get invited to like a Halloween party last minute, and then we're gonna have to come up with something. I don't know what we would be though. Is there like some sort of? I always want to be like a Disney princess, but I'm like, is there a Disney princess that has dark hair, but their partner is like blonde? Could I do Pocahontas? I don't know Pocahontas well, but isn't the guy's name John Smith or something? Because I feel like Laddie could be that. Or might be Pocahontas. I don't know. He could be a leprechaun and you could be a rainbow. That'd be cute. Except he's so tall, so he wouldn't. When I think of a leprechaun, I think of like, that would just be ironic. If your boyfriend had to propose Do you think you're ready for that next step in your life? Whoa. This escalated quickly. No, I'm kidding. If you were to propose right now, I would not be ready. I don't think he's ready either. I don't think that would, yeah, I would not feel ready. I think, I don't know. I don't really have, yeah, I just wouldn't feel, I don't know. I don't feel compelled to take that, like, at this point in time. We haven't even been for a full year. At the end of this month, it'll have been a year since we have met. But at the end of this whole year, at the end of December is when would be our 1 year anniversary. Thoughts on pumpkin related food? I'm not a huge pumpkin girl. I'm not a huge pumpkin girl, which Bless Protein actually just launched a pumpkin spice latte flavored protein. And I've yet to try it, and I'm so curious to see how I'm gonna like it. I just usually, like, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte or anything, but like I've never gone crazy over pumpkin. Like, I like me some pumpkin bread, but like, I don't know. I've made pumpkin things before. I just don't like love it. Like, I don't like crave pumpkin things. I like pumpkin seeds, but again, not life changing, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I would trade my brother Snickers for his Reese's because I like Reese's and he likes Snickers. That's a good trade. My cousin and I would go all trick or treating, and then we would go back to my aunt's house and have a pasta dinner. But while they were making candy, we would be trading. Like, come on, you guys, that's so nostalgic. Oh my god. A part of me is like so excited to be a parent, but the other part of me is like, you have so much time before then. But that's like so cute. That's so nostalgic. I think we're honestly gonna hand out Halloween candy this year. Is honestly my Halloween plan. Yes, I don't like Reese's, so I traded those for Twix or Snickers or something. Make Letty use temporary hair dye. Yeah, I could. All the kids in the neighborhood would get in a trailer of hay and go to the rich neighborhood next to us. That is good strategy, dog. You're doing it right. My dog escaped every year on Halloween, and the tradition was the whole neighborhood would chase her. That's nice. Dude, the horror when you were a kid and your dog would run away, like, that happened to me quite a bit with my sister, actually. I have such a vivid memory. My dog, her name was Gina, and she had like a big, like, one of those like kind of electric fence things, but it was like huge, like she had a lot of room to go, but like not really, more so at like the front of the house she didn't. And so anyway, Sophia and I, we like took off her collar. This is like the one and only time we made this mistake, and we never made it again, but we like took off her collar to then put on her other like walk collar and the leash. As soon as we went and unclipped her electric collar, she freaking bolted. Sophia and I were just like standing there staring. We look at each other and then we just start booking it after her. I remember that so clear as day. Pocahontas would work. He's blonde. I feel like that could be a good one. Maybe do a Trader Joe's pumpkin fall things taste test video. I would love that. I love taste testing things. I never dress up for Halloween. I just chaperone. My babies are all grown up, so I just give out candies. I feel like that's where I'm going to be at this year. Wait, what's a candy tax? Anyone's parents had to take a candy tax? I had to hide my Reese's from my dad. What does that mean? Does that mean he would just take your candy and say it was a tax because he wanted some? Pro tip, find friends who are parents, and this way you get the fun parts, then you can hand them back. Listen, I have 3 older siblings between the ages of 28 up to 32, and not one has a kid. So I'm saying this because theoretically I should be an aunt. And I would crush aunt life. But it's not in the cards right now. However, I'm also chilling that they don't have kids yet though, because I know it would change the whole like sibling dynamic. But you guys should do Guns N' Roses as a costume. I don't know anything about Guns N' Roses, but maybe I shall look into it. Would you ever get a dog or pet when you have a place of your own? I was literally just talking about this because I had to pet sit for my sister this past weekend, and she has a dog and a cat. I would not get an animal. I feel pretty strongly about this. I'm not going to get an animal until I have kids, because that was so weird. Someone on TikTok just asked, do I want kids? I'm not going to get a pet until I have kids though, because they're already like having a kid. So I'm a dog or an animal, really, I don't think until I have children. Or like, especially if my kids like ask for them, then I will. Because I do think it's important for kids to grow up with animals, because I also don't want my kids to like grow up and be like scared of dogs, you know? I grew up with a lot of animals, and I feel like it helps me become more well-rounded. So I feel passionate about that. I feel like that would like offend people, because I know there's so many people who are obsessed with their animals, but like I just know how much of a responsibility it is, like time commitment and financially, and like I can't do it until I'm like already in that space in my life where I'm already taking care of something else. To answer your question of if I want kids, I definitely want kids. I'm very excited to have kids, but not yet in this time of my life. But I want like a good amount of kids, like at least three kids. I cannot see definitely not one. And I feel like I'd be heartbroken if I only had 2 kids. So we walk my boyfriend's baby brothers around the neighborhood, so we dress up for them. That's so cute. Yeah, their payment for taking us trick-or-treating. That's actually smart. This is a smart parent. Idea: last Halloween, my husband was Shaggy and I was Velma from Scooby-Doo. He's tall, blonde. I'm short, blonde. That is so cute. That's a really good idea. That's super cute. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Jordan. Hasta luego. Thanks for coming by. I miss you. Have a good rest of your day. Beauty and the Beast. I think Beast has blonde hair once he changes back. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. I just have a soft spot for Pocahontas, I feel like, because I've always wanted to be here for Halloween. My uncle calls me Pocahontas, and then also the night we met, my boyfriend had gone over and like talked to some people that he knew that like showed up, and so I went to go say hi to them, and then they like asked who he was here with, and he referenced me as the Hawaiian Pocahontas. He said, you see that girl that looks like the Hawaiian Pocahontas? And so I feel like it would just be funny to like 1 year later, almost exactly 1 year since we met, that's what I dressed up as, you know? Do any of you guys actually have your costume set? Like, do you guys know what you're being? I also have to say, like, I was never one to plan my Halloween costumes ahead of time. Like, I saw a TikTok today and someone was like, Halloween's only 25 days away and I don't have a costume. I was like, I think I just broke my necklace. I was like, to me, I still have so much time. How did that just break? So I barely just touched it. Oh, I can fix that. I just have to push the little washer thing back together. But this necklace just like came off. 2 is a great number. I had a boy and a girl 10 years apart. I only wanted 1, but my husband begged for 1 more. 10 years apart, that's quite a bit. My oldest sister and I are 9 years apart, and there's 4 of us, so there's like 2 kids in between us. That's crazy. I would feel so, to me, just because I grew up in a big family, like I would find that so odd My boyfriend's only one of two, and I find that so odd. Like, I would feel odd only having 2 kids. I don't know. Or being Luigi and Princess Daisy. That's so cute. Dude, I miss Mario Kart. My girlfriend and I are being Chad and Ryan from High School Musical. Elevated. That's insane. That's awesome. This year I want us to be. I don't know any of the. What is that from? Barbie, because I bought the dress to see the movie and we reuse clothes in this house. Facts. Smart. That's the other thing with Halloween. I'm like, never want to spend so much money when I'm only going to wear it once. Oh, regular show on late night Cartoon Network. Please look it up and watch it. It's a cartoon. Okay. Is that what the show called? I'm looking it up right now. Oh. That's just so cute. Well, this looks like a real life storybook. Hey, Liv, I'm dressing up as Spider-Man with my kids. Hello. Thanks for coming by. That'll be a fun idea. The texture of costumes is icky. I don't even know how to describe it. They feel so slimy. I feel like they have such a smell to them. Like classic costumes that you buy at like the costume store. That is rent-free in my noggin. I'll tell you that. You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Whoa. That just took me an hour to eat an apple. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I'll call it what it is. I'm kidding. Okay, good. I don't know why. Okay, that's good. We're in business. What was your favorite childhood movie or show? My favorite childhood movie or show is my same as my current favorite movie and show. My favorite childhood show has to be Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm a Selena Gomez stan. Okay. Favorite childhood movie? Either Cheetah Girls 2 or I've always loved Grease, even though that's not necessarily like didn't come out when I was a child, but like I love Disney Channel at that point in my life. I can now. I reloaded it. Woohoo! Are you Latina? No, I'm not Latina. I'm Italian. 100% though. Well, technically Sicilian. Technically Sicilian and then also like Northern Italian. Iconic Disney Channel era. So iconic. Dude, I remember like living for the crossover episodes. You know what I mean? Like Sweet Life of Wizards and Hannah Montana or whatever, and it was like the big cross up. Oh I love Grease. You're way too young for Grease. Dude, I will still watch to this day. I get down to some Grease. I don't know why I've always loved it. And then like I feel like when I tell people that they're like, "Oh, do you like or I feel like there's a couple that are like kind of similar and nothing hits me like Grease. I'm like, nope, don't want to watch it. It's Grease. Grease and will only be Grease. Does anyone have any like fitness questions or anything that you want to ask? Or mindset questions or anything? I want to put this back together. Do you like scary movies? No. I don't. And actually, okay, you guys, so the past couple days, my siblings and my boyfriend and I, we've been having a watch party, and we've been watching The Haunting of Hill House. Ugh, I'm even getting chills talking about it. I'm really, really such a baby with this stuff. But I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's like a Netflix show, a Netflix original series, The Haunting of Hill House, and we have been watching that the past couple of days. It's like only like 10 episodes, and we're on episode like I think we just finished. I think we watched 6 and 7 last night, so we're on 8. So we have 3 episodes left, and that's like I hate scary movies. I'm like super sensitive. I get scared very easily. Usually scary movies also just have very disturbing things. Like I hate seeing that stuff. But I think because I can kind of do I'm a little bit more open to paranormal stuff-ish, and this show is a little bit more realistic. So it's not, I don't know. Anyways, we've been watching that show, and I feel like kind of been like hooked on it just because I want to know what happens. And at this point, it seems more of like a mystery at this point of where we're at in the show. So I'm like more okay to keep watching it. But other than that, I hate scary movies and I never would watch them. Selena just announced on October 10th, 100% of profits from where beauty sales will go to the Rare Impact Fund. I just saw that earlier today. That's awesome. I love her so much. Have you watched Only Murders in the Building? Worth it just for Selena. Okay, this past weekend, I was gonna, when I was babysitting, I was watching my sister's animals. I was pet sitting for her. And she has, I think it's on Hulu, and she has Hulu. And so I was exploring and I saw it on there, and I've been wanting to check the show out because I was like, Selena doesn't act in anything anymore. And so I wanted to see it, and I got like 5. I'm such a wimp, you guys. I don't even care, but I'm such a wimp. I got like 5-10 minutes into the show and I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it. I just didn't want to watch it because I also was alone, and I was like, I don't want to get sketched out. Because there's a weird scene in the beginning where she like introduces herself, and she's like has that visual of her, you know what I'm talking about, like killing someone. And I was like, I don't want to see that in my free time. So I don't think I'm going to be watching that, unfortunately, even though I was maybe gonna, except maybe I left too early. Maybe I dipped out too early, but I love that show. OMG. Dude, The Haunting of Hill House, it's so good, but it also sketches me out. Ooh, it was such a good show. I need to watch Bly Manor soon. That's what my brother wants to watch next, and I'm like, guys, we're done after this one. I can't. Have you ever been to Alaska? I've been twice, and you'd love it. I have never been to Alaska, but I really want to go. My brother is gone. My dad is gone. I do think I would love it, but I kind of want to go when it's like the days are really long rather than in the winter. I would love to go to Alaska. I would definitely go there. Is there a certain part that you really liked or that you would recommend? I have a trainer, but I would like to know what is the best workout for muscular legs. My trainer has me doing a lot of weighted squats, lunges, and leg press. Not where I want to be. Any ideas? Um, I mean, I don't really think there's always like only one, superior workout over anything. With some of the ones that I like I hope you're doing some sort of hip thrusting motion because those are amazing. Not necessarily for your legs, but like for your glutes, I guess. But lunges are a great exercise. Like I'm not super huge into squats, but like any lunge variations, step ups, Bulgarian split squats, reverse lunges, like all those are amazing. And I think that always helps to like shape my legs a ton. I don't know exactly what you mean where you're not where you want to be yet. If you feel like your legs aren't getting shaped in the way that you want, or if you're not making the progress that you want to see. But I also love leg press too. Those are like my stands. If you have like hack squat machine, I love the hack squat as well for my legs too. But nothing gets my legs like lunges, I'll tell you. Ugh, now I want to finish the show. I just want to finish The Haunting of Hill House because I just want to know what's going on. You know what I mean? I just want to know because at this point it's like turned into a murder show. I feel like I want to know, like, and wait, actually, Sydney or whoever or Chloe, I think you watched it too. You said, like, do we ever find out why they're targeting Nell specifically? Like, that's what I'm confused about. Where did I just drop that? Now I need to watch it. But we've been doing a watch party with my siblings, and Lucas isn't free till like 8 p.m. tonight. And I'm like, people, we need to finish this. I wanted to finish it this morning. Exactly. I need a little more definition. Honestly, I would 100% do lunges. And then also when I hone in on like just leg extension, leg curl variations, those also do a ton for me. Yes, the ending is crazy. I was freaking out. I can't stand waiting. I have to know what happens right then and there. Okay, so we do find out why they're targeting Nell. Because my boyfriend has already seen it, but he couldn't really remember if we ever find that out. I honestly can't remember. It's been years. Yeah, wait, is it older than I thought? When did it come out? I think I actually saw 2018. Which in my head, I'm like, this is brand new. Hey girl, have you still been doing your cold plunges? No, I haven't because as soon as it gets cold here, listen, because my house here is always so cold, so I'm honestly just nervous that if I do them now in the fall, I'm like never gonna be able to warm up. Because like at least before when I was doing them in the summer, I would do them and then like be able to sit in the sun for like 10 minutes and like feel normal again. So I don't know, but I actually do want to get. I was talking to my boyfriend about doing them again, so maybe I'll start them up because I was wicked consistent with them like in the summer months. But as soon as it started to get like sub 80, I was like, nah. But it might be. My boyfriend was saying it might be feel easier because it's not as much as like a temperature change from like 85, 90-degree weather in the summer to like a 40-degree cold plunge. But I really do want to do them again because they were so good for like just like my energy levels. Like I felt so stoked all the time. I could use some convincing to watch Strangers too. I'm disappointed it didn't seem as captivating as I wanted it. I don't know what show you're referencing. My time is limited after work, wondering how to manage my time with working out and doing mental health practices. By the time I finish working out and prepping food for the next day, it's 8:30. I personally, this is what I would do. And again, I don't have a 9-to-5 job, so take this, with a grain of salt. I personally would do my mental health practices in the morning. I would try to wake up earlier, even if it's just like 30 minutes for like mental health practices and stuff, even 10 minutes, then go to work, then come work out after work, do your food and whatever. But I would personally wake up early and do your mental health stuff mindful in the morning. Yes, it's a big plot twist, low key. Okay. I need to finish it. I'm like, sorry guys, gotta go. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I would never watch it alone though. I'm literally such a wimp. I keep my eyes closed for a majority of it, people. I just think that it's disrespectful the way I lose weight from all the areas I want to keep it, yet my thighs are just showing. That is what's frustrating is you can't choose. You can't spot reduce fat. You can't choose where you lose fat from, unfortunately. Wait, I think I remember it's one of those shows where they build it all up and everything happens at the very end. Okay. So maybe I should just watch the last episode. No, I'm kidding. We're so close. We only have 3 episodes left. I just want to watch them all. Also, somehow in losing weight, baths now hurt because bone. Why did nobody tell me about the pain? Oh, because you feel bonier. I need advice on living with a parent who is very negative. McKenna, I feel you. To be honest, I went through a period of that with my mom. Luckily, she's like so much better now. My biggest thing, because it's like, I feel like parents can be very stubborn to change their mindset. Like, I would love to tell you to talk to them about it or, bring it up to them in a constructive way. But a lot of the, like, at least for me, my parents would get defensive. So I would just try to, great, just as my dad comes in, Joe, I'm trying to give them advice on what to do if you're living with a parent who's very negative. But I always like, I don't know, growing up, I just would kind of put on like mental blockers. I don't know if that sounds weird. I just would try to like separate myself, like not necessarily physically, but I just would try to remind myself like that's their own world, that's their own bubble. I don't need to take on their negativity. And I also would physically remove myself from the situation. I would like go up in my room, or I also wouldn't feed into it would be a big thing. Like if, for example, my mom was like complaining about something a lot and, you know, it was obvious that she just was like complaining just for the sake of complaining, like I just wouldn't feed into it. I would try to change the subject. So those are some things I do. I kind of try to redirect the conversation. I'll remove myself from the environment, or I'll try to just like if they're really going over,